Morning everyone, happy new vlog and happy Tuesday. I won't leave the camera on my face too long. I've just had a shower. Obviously have not done my hair or makeup. Just put some comfy clothes on because today is going to be a day of decluttering and organising. Yesterday I spent the day with my mum and I didn't film anything, but we did come home from the shops with some stuff. So I will start the vlog by showing you that and popping it all away in the nursery. So that's my nappy caddy, which you've seen before, so I'll just move that. These are the bits that I picked up from Matalan. So I got this little plant in this spotty planter for £8. I absolutely love it. And I've got some shelves to go up above the changing table here, or the chest of drawers. And I just thought this would look so cute with the accessories on that shelf. And then these were also from Matalan and also £8. This large basket I'm going to leave here with some changing essentials in. So yeah, thought they were a good buy. And then we got this little sleep suit in Boots, but it's Mothercare brand, in 1 to 3 months, because I realised when I did the drawers the other day that I don't have that much stuff in 0 to 3 months. And I just thought in this colour with this wintry pattern that'd be so perfect for her. And then my mum got from Tesco short-sleeved bodysuits in up to 3 months. Just some plain white short-sleeved bodysuits in up to 1 month, and then more of the plain white in up to 3 months, because vests were something that I just didn't have enough of. And then she also got me from Boots this pack of muslins in these gorgeous prints, because apparently you can never have enough muslins, and I only had a handful of them. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to put them all away now. So I don't actually have an organiser for my vests yet, so I've just had to shove them all down the side. And then I realised it was the same down here, so I thought instead of getting them all out, I'll just put them in the side. If you missed last week's video, this is 0 to 3, so as you can see I don't really have that much yet. And then the muslins have all gone in this little basket here. I just love this little bunny, so cute. Okay, so because the carpet is being fitted upstairs tomorrow, I've decided to leave the decluttering and organising of upstairs until after that's done. So I've come down and started organising my office this morning, or my craft room, sorry. This is a space that gets regularly decluttered about once a year, but this time I'm being super ruthless and I'm going to donate a bunch of stuff I've been holding on to for a really long time. Yeah. I've already made a start, and I'm going to crack on with this today and see how much I can get done. Morning everyone, happy Thursday. Margot's hoping for a treat. I'm in the craft room. It's been a couple of days since I filmed. I have been alternating between like madly trying to organise and tidy parts of the house, and then having to rest for hours because I'm so tired. It's sort of like spend an hour decluttering, sorting things out, and then have to spend 2 hours recovering from that hour and then begin the cycle again. Over the last sort of 2 weeks, I really have started to feel the effects of carrying around a baby all the time. Obviously I haven't felt 100% like ever, really. When am I ever well? Never really. But in terms of pregnancy symptoms, after the first trimester, I didn't have as much sickness or anything like that. I was just tired. But the aches and pains are really kicking in now. And I feel like I've ballooned overnight. So I've got a super unflattering jumpsuit on today that really emphasises how giant I am. I'm 25 weeks now, by the way. I was 25 weeks yesterday, so that's exciting and scary. But anyway, I'm in the craft room because the craft room is one of the spaces that I have been organising. And I say decluttering, but it's always going to look cluttered in here because all of my hobbies are crammed into this one room. And it's a small room, so it's always going to look cluttered. But for me, decluttering just means getting rid of things I no longer want, donating things to charity, all that sort of thing, and reorganising where everything goes. It doesn't necessarily mean getting rid of all the clutter, because actually all of the stuff in here is important to me and it's things that I want to keep. But yeah, I haven't filmed the process because I've basically been in my pyjamas looking like a swamp monster for the last couple of days. But also it is just such a slow process. Like I say, I'd be sort of like going around for an hour sorting things out and then having to recover from that for 2 hours, and it would have been very boring for you to watch. Anyone who regularly sort of declutters and reorganises rooms in their house knows that a lot of it is just moving something from one spot to another until you find homes for everything. So yeah, it would have been quite boring for you to watch, but I thought I would do a little mini craft room tour for you in this video because I haven't done one in a really long time, possibly since I moved into this house, I'm not sure. But yes, I thought I would do a little craft room tour for you to show you how things are looking in here. And we also had our new carpet fitted on the stairs and landing yesterday, so I'll give you a little sneak peek of that, but I won't go upstairs because Will is working. I don't want to disturb him by like chatting away to the camera, and I'll show you that later on or another day when I'm like working on the upstairs of the house. So yeah, let's show you this craft room. Okay, so I'll give you a little overview of the room. This room is like a little extension that was built off of our living room by the people who previously owned the house. As you can see, like I said, it is cluttered in here. I have a lot of stuff, but I've got rid of 3 big bin bags of things that needed to leave, another 2 big bags of charity shop stuff, and everything is looking a lot tidier than it was a couple of days ago. So when you first come in, I've got this tall, thin bookcase. It's one of the Billy bookcases, and this has got planners and journals on. So we've got A5 planners up there. These are all the lanyards from events I've been to. Personal sized planners there, and then these boxes here have got like planner supplies in. I think this one has got some old Happy Planner stuff, and then this one's got like paper clips, sticky notes, all that sort of thing. This is journals. So we've got completed bullet journals, some completed notebooks, empty notebooks ready to be used, and then my traveller's notebook covers. And the traveller's notebook covers have got all of my empty notebooks in for my creative journaling. There were twice as many notebooks crammed into this shelf, and I have taken all of the empty ones pretty much, apart from a few favourites, and donated them to charity. Down here we've got cameras. So I used to be super into film cameras. I don't really use them anymore, or at least I haven't done for a little while, but obviously don't want to get rid of them, so I've kept them. And then in the Cath Kidston tin there is like old rolls of film and stuff like that, like supplies for those cameras. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to bend down now. We've got completed December daily albums, and then an empty one there. And then this is like where I keep all of my important documents and stuff, I guess. So I've got like documents folder, everything to do with the wedding. This one is university assignments that I haven't labelled. I don't need to keep these, but I like to look back on them occasionally, so for now I'm keeping them. And then the one next to it, the purple and pink one, is my work folder, and then that's a spare one there. Random long hot water bottle in the corner because I was using it the other week. Then we've got my Kallax unit. So from the outside this pretty much looks the same. On the top I've got Disney memorabilia and pictures, and my pin collection from Disney, more photos, Cogsworth wearing my bridal ears, Lumiere in the back, some little travel mementos. As you can see, it's very dusty, so it all needs cleaning. That's on today's to-do list. And then this at the back is like just a little board of memorabilia, photos, all that sort of stuff. And then my scrapbooks are all on this shelf, and obviously there is a little envelope of stuff here that goes with this scrapbook, but there was stuff like all shoved down the side of them as well, like things that needed to be added into the albums. There was a bunch of like 2021 memorabilia shoved down the side of here, because I haven't started my 2021 album yet, so everything that I wanted to go in there was just being shoved down the side. So I finally put it, oh, there's the post. I finally added it all into that album, ready to go when I eventually start my 2021 album. And then these ones here are all empty, ready to be used. Okay, then we go down to the bottom. I can see how grubby some of these are. When we had our kitchen extension done, if you've been around since the end of last year, you'll remember we had the entire contents of our kitchen in this room in boxes, and some of it ended up getting a bit grubby on my Kallax boxes, but that's fine. I could always spin them round if I wanted to. So yeah, then these boxes are basically like the only other storage that I have in this room for craft supplies, really. So I try to utilize them as best I can. There was a lot of junk in them before. I've tried to make it work. So this one has some spare files, lots of chipboard elements for scrapbooking. I don't use it that often anymore because I like my albums to be quite flat, so I've popped it in here because it's not going to be reached for really often. And my pegboard. In here we've got paper collections or like themed stuff. So this is baby related stuff that I've moved to the front because it'll actually be able to be used now. I bought this years ago. The Let's Stay Home collection that I was using to document lockdown. Disney. This is just paper scraps. Travel and Halloween and autumn. Then in here we have a bunch of stuff to do with the wedding. Excuse me, tiny girl. You really want a treat, don't you? You can't have a treat. I'll get you one in a minute. So yeah, in here, lots of stuff to do with the wedding that I collected over time, but obviously didn't get used because we didn't have our proper wedding day, but hopefully it'll get used eventually. And then in here, I've got empty mini albums, punches and things that I don't use that often, my fuse tool, a glue gun, and stamping supplies. Again, stuff that I don't use that often. All of this is so dusty and grubby. Oh my god, I'm cleaning all of this today, don't worry. And then down here, I won't bend down to open these, and some of them are quite heavy. In here, I've got loads of packs of like just plain coloured cardstock. This one's electrical items, so like chargers, battery packs, everything to do with like my cameras and stuff is all in there. This one is sentimental items that I want and need to keep but don't have a home in scrapbook albums yet, and that also includes like photos that are in frames that just don't have a home yet, so that's all in there. And then this one I will open, is the designated junk drawer for stuff that needs to be kept but doesn't have a home. So that's the little paw print thing for Winnie's paw prints. A folder of planner stickers, some postage items down there, like postage and packing items. This round box here has got candles in, and then a few decor items, stuff that I want to keep but doesn't have any other home. So that's like the one designated junk drawer. This corner has got my studio light, which is broken. Honestly, at this point, I may as well just get rid of it. And the dog blankets will not normally be here. These are freshly washed ones that need to be swapped for ones in here. Hello, Miss Winnie. How you doing? She thinks I'm going to make her go out to the toilet. Hello. Are you being so cute? But yeah, so those are just there ready to be swapped into the crate. So normally it just looks like this. There was previously a bunch of stuff stacked up on top, and I've rehomed it all. So I've got cutting boards in here. There's a plastic one and a glass one for when I got my fuse tool. And then in here, these are like themed collections again. So I think actually that one might just be papers. This one's Christmas, and then this one is all the stuff that I use for my childhood album, and I've added that one to the front because I really want to get my childhood album finished before baby arrives and I start doing hers. That's all inside that pretty box, and it's on top of this stand, and underneath the stand there's 2 small boxes of more Christmas stuff. And then I've got my Alice in Wonderland chair. I have a predicament with my chairs. I've got this one and I have this one, and this is what I originally used at my craft desk, and then I just used to tuck it in the corner because obviously the dog crate is underneath. But I think I might rehome this one, might give it back to my mum. It went with my dressing table, and I did actually buy the chair and the dressing table, but my mum has still got the dressing table at her house because there was nowhere here for it to go. I might give it back to her, see if she wants it, I don't know. Or maybe see if I can fit it in the loft or something, I don't know. But I don't really need 2 chairs in here, and it does make the place look even more cluttered, so we'll see. But yeah, so that's my beautiful Alice in Wonderland chair that I got for my birthday, I think my 24th birthday. My Rascal cart with a bunch of supplies in there and a few random bits down the bottom like Sharpies and a few loose tea lights. I have a big box of candles like I showed you in that Kallax drawer, but it's really annoying to go in there and get them, so I get a handful out at a time, put them in a little pot down there, and then when I want to use one I can just grab them out of there, and when that pot's empty I fill it up again. But yeah, so we've got like everyday scrapping stuff in the top, like double-sided tape, date stamps, scissors, glue, that sort of thing. Mixed media stuff, which I don't use that often, but looks nice. And then ephemera and Project Life cards there with a few embellishments like wood veneer and some old paints. And then, like I say, down the bottom is random. There's 2 Cath Kidston mugs in there that I want to sell as well. And then behind there is my craft tote, which hasn't been used in ages because obviously I haven't been able to go to any crops or anything for ages. This desk is all going to be cleaned today as well because it's a mess, but this is my desk where I do my crafting. Lots of embellishments there and stickers, completed creative journals and the ones I'm currently working in, and some completed mini books, washi tape, random little cake stand of random stuff, pens and like mixed media tools, and then a few random bits here. My printer and my Canon selfie printer, the chair, and then this is the dog corner. So this is kind of what I meant about all my hobbies being crammed into one tiny room, but this is the dog corner. So we have rosettes up there from fun dog shows that we've done, a few collars, harnesses, snoods and equa fleeces, which are a necessity if you own sausage dogs because they don't like the cold or the wet. Bow ties, which I used to use lots but not anymore. I don't really take pictures of the dogs like that anymore. This little basket my mum made, and it's got all their other collars in. And then this set of drawers is just from B&M, I think. Oh my god, look at the dust down there. I'm actually appalled. I can't wait to clean this today. This is like interactive food, toys and treats. Oh, that didn't want to close. Then we've got all of their bandanas and some spare leads. The rest of their leads are hanging up on the back of the door. This one is grooming and bathing, but these few extra bits need to find a home. There's a spare poo bag holder and some training pads that Margot's breeder gave to us, but I never used them because I don't like puppy pads anymore. I made that mistake with Archie and I won't do it again. And then this one down the bottom I won't open because it is jam-packed full, but it's all their travel related items. So sling, treat bags, travel water bowls and water bottles, yeah, stuff like that, but it's jammed, so I'm not going to try and open that. But yeah, that's all the dog stuff. And I'm pretty sure I spoke about it at the time, but I know that obviously not everyone watches every video. This is called a Pup Drobe, and I was a brand rep for them for a little while until I sort of took a step back from my dog Instagram when I fell pregnant. And yeah, the company's called Pup Drobe Official on Instagram, and honestly it's one of the best things I've ever got. I did pay for it with my own money, but because I was a brand rep I got a slight discount. But yeah, so worth the purchase. It's absolutely amazing, and being able to see all of their stuff is so handy. And then lastly in here we've got my bookshelves. These are also IKEA Billy bookshelves. We've got 2 of the like wider ones and then 1 of the skinny ones. They do look a bit messy because I've got lots of little bits and bobs on them, and obviously some of the books are stacked up where I've got too many. I would like to go through and take some to charity, like ones that I read but wasn't that fussed on, or ones that I've had on my shelf for a while and don't think I'm going to get to reading. But yeah, that's my bookshelves. And up the top I've got some nice classic books, a little basket, some photo frames. I really need to fill that one in because I've had it for a long time and still haven't put anything in it. And then I've got my Disney ears over there. So yes, that is the craft room. I know that I keep saying it is so cluttered in here still, and it is because, like I say, all my hobbies are in here. So it's not just crafting, it's my planners and my journals and my scrapbooks, my other crafting, my books, the dog stuff. It's all crammed into this tiny room. And then Will's is the same upstairs. He's got a room maybe a bit bigger than this, I'm not sure, but it's got like all of his work stuff in it and all of his gaming stuff. He redid that room a couple of months ago and made like a really cool setup in there, and I didn't show it to you because it was like his space. I didn't want to like show all of his stuff, but yeah, so we've both got like our own separate spaces for our hobbies, but because we don't live in a massive house, the space is limited, so both of our rooms are quite cluttered. But I love it. I love the colour. I'm not particularly adventurous with colour or decorating in my house, so I love that this room is like an explosion of colour. And when we have toddlers running around, will I probably need to put a big stair gate across the front to stop them coming in? Probably. But for now, I love it, and I do love crafting in here. And I love seeing my books, and it's all a talking point as well. Like if people come round, people like to come in here and have a little look at everything and like have a chat about it. But yeah, so today's plan is to clean this room because as you saw, it is so dusty. I swear it wasn't as bad as that when I was decluttering, but I suppose maybe I disturbed a bunch of dust when I was doing it. But yeah, so I'm going to try and clean off all the shelves and like the top of the Kallax unit and my desk and everything today. And then the only other thing I had on my list for today was to give the kitchen a good clean as well. The kitchen doesn't really need decluttering because obviously we had it all redone at the end of last year, beginning of this year. So we decluttered everything then before we put everything back in the cupboards. And yesterday I went through and emptied out the drawers of the coffee table and the little like footstool that we've got for the couch. And the baskets underneath the TV. I've started going through all of that as well, getting rid of anything we don't need and organising the stuff that we're keeping. So I feel like I'm making progress downstairs. Like downstairs is nearly done. Although you wouldn't know it from looking at this room because it is a bit of a mess. Recycling to go out, there's some baby stuff there. It's not particularly tidy and organised, but we will get there. Okay, all done. As you'll have probably seen from the footage, I didn't like take everything off these shelves to clean them because I just don't have that in me right now. But I gave everything a good wipe down in the front at least, so it's all looking a lot cleaner and nicer now. And the desk is looking a lot cleaner. There's a few stains on it because it's a craft desk, and obviously the craft mat was never going to come up super clean. That's quite stained as well, but it's a lot better than it was, and it smells lovely in here. I was using the Method wild rhubarb, which I absolutely love. But yeah, we're done. Morning everyone, it's actually Wednesday the 25th of August today. Don't bite the buttons on my top, thank you, Miss Margot. I'm 26 weeks pregnant today and it's the first day in quite a few days that I have got dressed or filmed anything. I'm having serious technical issues with my new phone. When I create a longer video on iMovie, so like my weekly vlogs, for some reason when I plug my phone into my work laptop or any laptop, it's just not recognizing that there's a file there. It's showing up everything else, like all my pictures and videos, but not my vlogs or my YouTube videos in general. With the video that I uploaded of the scrapbook flip through, I managed to get around that by uploading that video to the cloud and then just downloading it straight from the cloud onto my laptop. But now my cloud service isn't working either. My phone's not sending anything to the cloud. So I'm having a really difficult time with YouTube videos at the moment, which is making me not want to film because it's just such a pain. Like I have a weekly vlog sat on my laptop, on my phone right now. Hopefully you'll have seen it by now, but I literally have run out of ways to try and get it from my phone to the laptop. I've even tried airdropping it to another phone and my phone says it's airdropping it, but it's not. So I literally have no idea like what is wrong with this phone. I'm like this close to sending it back and asking for a new one because something is not right. But yeah, anyway, so I've been feeling a bit frustrated. So I've had a couple of days off filming and I've just been chilling because I'm very out of breath at the moment and just tired. But I did do some crafting. I finished my childhood album volume 1. Finally, after like 5 years, I've finished redoing the first one and I'm really quite happy with it. So I'll show you that at some point. But at the moment, creating videos, like I say, is just really stressful because nothing's working. Excuse me. Is there a reason you won't come down the stairs? Oh, here she comes. Also, yay, sneak peek of the new carpet. Woo! Just adding a little voiceover to this part. So the next day we went to a place called Gilbert's Dahlias and oh, there were so many beautiful flowers. It was me, my mum, my nan and my brother. And I came home with a few dahlia plants, so I'll do my best to keep them alive. But I didn't film anything else on this day, so I thought I'd better voice over to just explain the footage. But it was absolutely beautiful. Would recommend if you like dahlias. Are you just having a Saturday morning pickle? Hello. Oh, you're both very cute. Where's your sister gone? Did she take herself back to bed? Did Winnie go back to bed? Archie, where is Winnie? Where's Winnie? She's in the kitchen? Oh, you're so smart. Thanks for telling me. Winnie is in fact in the kitchen. Because there's her nose. Don't you just love a random Home Bargains haul? Bits of the doormat are on here. Water bottle for my hospital bag. Razors, deodorant, plant food, snacks, plant pots. So random. And a new doormat. Oh look, it's me with no makeup on and hair not done and dogs all over me. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, right. Okay, so everyone, this is what I have to deal with on a pretty much daily basis. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a fun interlude for you. What day is it today? It's Sunday? Is it Sunday? I think it is. The 29th of August. And haven't filmed again in a couple of days. I've to be totally honest with you, I've not been doing anything. It's been a bit of a stressful week for our family. But yeah, enough of that. Yesterday, we were going to go and look at used cars because I need a new car. Will was actually going to buy me a new car for my birthday. We were going to sell my car and put that money towards it. But yeah, he was going to get me a second-hand car for my birthday. I need something with Isofix car seats for the babies or Isofix for the baby's car seat, and something with 5 doors. But unfortunately there is nowhere local to us that is selling like used cars that you can go and look at. So we need to do a bit more research on it, I think, and maybe put that off for a few weeks. We really do know how to spend a bank holiday weekend, and it's Sunday of the bank holiday weekend, and we've done the food shop and nothing else. But Will did just say to me that he needed to pop out and he wouldn't tell me where. So I think that might be to do with my birthday, because it's my birthday on Tuesday. But yeah, I've got a few new bits for the baby, which I thought I would show you. But other than that, I've got no news. Okay, so first of all, I can't remember if I have shown you this or not actually. But we got this changing mat from Aldi. Also Aldi, I got this little activity spiral thing that can go around the handle of the car seat or the bar of the buggy to keep them occupied. Obviously not until she's a bit older, but while I saw it I wanted to get it because my mum also got us the tummy time roller from Aldi, and it's in the same print and I loved it. So when I saw that other one today I picked it up. My mum also got us another one of these felt storage caddies to use as a nappy caddy, so I can have one upstairs and one down. That's my downstairs one that will eventually all be sorted out, like everything we'll need will be in there, and I'll do the same with that one and have that upstairs. Also today in Aldi we picked up this like multi-pack of travel packs of wipes to shove in the changing bag and in the car and stuff like that. It was only like £1.50 or something for all 4 packs, so I grabbed those, and some Metanium nappy rash ointment. If they do get nappy rash, this is one of the best ones you can use, and it was reduced to like £2 in Aldi. Everywhere else I've seen it is at least £3, so thought I'd grab one while I saw it. And then in Matalan yesterday, Will picked out some clothes for her, which was super cute. Although having said that, I actually did spot this one. It's a little Christmas outfit in size newborn. I think it says up to £10. I imagine depending on her birth weight, she'll still be less than £10 at a month old. And this is like a stretchy knit, so I think it will fit her anyway at Christmas, but couldn't resist that in their sale. It was £2.50. Little Christmas outfit. That's the first one she's got. And then this is the stuff that Will picked out. So he got Daddy and Me Best Friends in 3 to 6 months, and then he picked out this little outfit for her, also in size 3 to 6 months, for next spring. I think he liked it because it had the rainbows on it. But yes, it's like a little dress and leggings, and he really liked it, so he got that as well. And then these are gifts from other people. So my nan knitted 2 more cardigans for the baby. There's this white one with a hood, which is so cute, and then there's this one, which is a slightly thicker version of one that I already have from her. How special is it to have hand knitted stuff from your family? Seriously, it's just so cute. And then my mum got these. So these 2 are Mamas and Papas. They are 0 to 3 zip sleep suits. They've got the built-in scratch mitts and the feet. And then my mum got this one as well. I think it's bigger, maybe 3 to 6. Doesn't say on there. I think this one's 3 to 6, and it's zebras, and it says "My daddy loves me." And she got this for me and my sister-in-law. So yeah, now that I've shown you those, I can put them all away. Look at these little cuties. Were you waiting for me? Were you waiting for Mama? Yes, you're so cute. I just thought I would quickly show you. Hello. Hello. I just thought I would quickly show you the view now with the new carpet. So I've given you a sneaky peek, I think, in last week's vlog maybe. It might have been this one, don't remember. But we had, oh. I feel like you guys haven't got to see that much of Margot because I was going through the first trimester when she was a really little puppy, but she's honestly such a character. Anyway, so we had our new carpet put in. It's just beige, the same as the carpets we already had upstairs. That's Will's bath towel that he's left there to dry. Archie's being nosy. We've got a stair gate here just because it helped us to separate Archie and Margot before they were friends, and it definitely was the right thing to do. It worked so well, giving them their own like space. But then, excuse the bits of fluff on the floor, we've got the carpet on the landing as well, and then Will put up this picture yesterday. The paint needs to be touched up on this bit of the wall, but Will put up this picture yesterday that has followed us to all of our homes so far. He's very attached to it. It was like the first thing we bought for our old house, so he put it up here yesterday, so it's fine, it can stay there. That is the toilet in there, so that needs to be painted still, but I just love the view at the end of the hallway of the baby's room now. I wish that the colour of the walls would show up properly because it's such a beautiful pink, and on camera it just looks horrible. And also this camera just shows up every single flaw in the wall, whereas in person you can barely see it at all. But I promise you it is a really lovely room, and it looks so lovely at the end of the hallway when I come upstairs. But yeah, it doesn't translate on camera at all, which is a shame. Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I don't know if I don't think I've filmed anything face to face this week. I was obviously going to start a new vlog on Monday, but I didn't film anything. It was a bank holiday Monday, and we put the shelves and like some of the wall hanging bits up in the baby's room, and I think that was like all we did. I don't even remember if we did anything else. And then the Tuesday was my birthday, and I saw some family and we went out for like a late lunch with my brothers and my sister-in-law Ella, which was really nice. But the rest of the day kind of just felt like a normal day. So that was Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I went back to work for one day, and it was decided that I would be better off at home. They basically decided that I couldn't be made safe at work. I couldn't work from home, so I've been put on medical suspension now until my maternity leave kicks in. So I'm basically off work now for like 11 and a half, 12 weeks until the baby's born. And yeah, I feel relieved, but also like kind of disappointed because I like the routine of work. I'd missed it in a way, and like it was nice to get ready and go into work on Wednesday, but I have to do what I can do to keep myself and the baby safe. Sorry, my arm's really hurting, so I'm gonna have to move my hand down. But yeah, so that's work. So basically I'm not at work now for at least the next year until we decide whether I'm going back or not after baby. Thursday and Friday I did a bunch of stuff around the house. Trying to think about if there was anything I filmed. Oh, I put up a bunch of the decor stuff in the nursery. Will's just come in, if you can hear him in the background. I put up a bunch of decor stuff in the nursery, and I did film myself doing some of that, but there's bits of it that have her name or her initial on, so I like can't show you all of it, and I'll have to be really careful now if I show you anything in the nursery. But yeah, I filmed some of that, and it's looking so cute. I bought loads of like cute little bits from Etsy, and like my mum has made a few bits, and yeah, it's just looking adorable in the nursery at the moment. And then yesterday I sort of finished the big declutter and reorganise of the bedroom. There's still a few bits to do, but I can't do any more now really, until we've made some crate covers for the dogs' crates and everything, but I will flip to yesterday because I did film some of that process. Hello Archie. Yeah, just for the sake of keeping it real, this is the absolute mess we're dealing with in the bedroom today. So I thought I'd show you what it looks like before, and I'm about to do a big tidy in here. It's a mess, isn't it, pal? Basically there was a bunch of stuff all piled up behind the door for the charity shop and things that needed to be just gotten rid of. So we've finally been able to get rid of all of that stuff, which means Margot and Winnie's crate can now go behind the door. And then Archie's is down the other side of the bed. It's a long story, but yeah, they're all in our room now. Obviously the area used to be in the spare room, but now the spare room is the nursery and there's no space for the area, so when we've got washing, drying, the area is in our room. but that washing is all dry, so I can hang that all up and take the Aera down. This is a bag of birthday presents, which I will show you. Yeah, it's a lot that we've got today. Okay, so you saw the before, this is afterwards. I don't think it's taken me that long, actually. I'll have to check the times on the videos on my camera roll, but maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes. I got rid of all the stuff that was behind the door, like I said, so Winnie and Margot's crate could move there. The Aera has gone down, the basket's on top of the crate, all the washing's been put away, it's all clear and tidy over there now until the next time we do washing. I've got my birthday presents here, which I will show you in a minute. There is some stuff that needs to go in the loft. I've moved it out of the room so that I could hoover. I've hoovered all the carpet, so I'll have to bring that back in here until we put it up in the loft. But in terms of the actual room itself, it is lovely and tidy now, and yes, I have the fan on because I'm having a full like hot flush. Okay, now I'm done, I'll show you my birthday presents. Sorry for the fan in the background. So my presents were very baby and pregnancy themed this year. Will got me a really thoughtful present. It was a cabinet from IKEA, but unfortunately it's got to go back because it's not quite the right like shape or configuration for what we wanted it for. So that was my present from him, but unfortunately it's got to go back. But he took me and my brothers and my sister-in-law out for a Nando's, which was really nice. And then these bits were from my mum and dad, mainly my mum, and my mum's best friend. So my mum's best friend got me these adorable little mini mugs with a rainbow on, obviously for our rainbow baby, and she knows I love a mug. And then she got me the Hot Tea Mama Final Push tea, which you can drink from 32 weeks. So in a couple of weeks or about a month, I'll be able to start drinking that. She got me some Candy Kittens sour sweets because I love them. And she also got me a box of chocolates. I'd seen her the week before and I had said I've been craving chocolate and sour sweets. It's really bad actually. I literally can't stop. I've gained so much weight just in the last couple of weeks. I'm only at my pre-pregnancy weight because I lost so much in the first trimester, but I've gained back like several pounds very quickly just from craving chocolate all the time, and I just can't like ignore the craving. So I need to slow down. But she got me those, and then the rest is from my mum. So she said she wanted to get me some useful presents. She knew I wanted a new hair mask, so she got me that. It's the Lacura one with coconut and fig, which smells delicious. But yeah, she wanted to get me some useful like pregnancy related presents that I might not buy for myself. So there's a few bits to take to hospital, and then just a few pamper bits. So this is the My Little Coco bump butter, the nipple balm, and a hydrating bump sheet mask. This is so cool. It's called the Hydrant, and it's for hands-free drinking during labour, in recovery and whilst breastfeeding. Now obviously I'm having a C-section, and everyone recommended to take a water bottle with a straw into hospital and to have one afterwards. The bottle has a clip on it and then the straw has a clip on it, but it's a super long straw, so you can like clip it onto, I don't know, like the side, like with my little cart that I've got downstairs. If you've seen that, I could clip it onto the side of the cart while I'm sat there breastfeeding and not have to like worry about lifting a cup or anything, because after a C-section lifting and bending and stuff is hard. So that was a super handy buy. It's not something I'd seen before. And then she got me 2 button-up nighties for the hospital and for afterwards, because you don't really want anything on your wound after you've had a C-section. I specifically wanted button ones because I'm hoping to breastfeed, so obviously they'll be like easy to breastfeed with. And also after a C-section you have a catheter, and sometimes you might end up having that in for a little while, so nighties are just easier than like pajama bottoms. Yeah, those are my very pregnancy themed birthday gifts this year. But yeah, so that brings us up to today. Today's Saturday, it's the 4th of September, and we're going to IKEA because Will got me an IKEA cabinet for my birthday, which I've wanted for so long, but unfortunately the one that I have wanted wasn't in stock, so he got like the alternative one, but I'm not going to be able to fit my scrapbooks in it, which is what I wanted the cabinet for. So unfortunately we've got to return it, and I'm kind of gutted.
You have to bring that.
Oh, okay.
The receipt.
Oh, he's just given me the receipt for it to ask me if I can remember to bring the receipt. But yeah, so unfortunately it's got to go back, which I'm really sad about, mainly because he went to the effort and it was like such a thoughtful present. But it's okay, these things happen. And I need to get a cake because it's my baby shower tomorrow. I'm having like a little mini baby shower because I want to sort of shield as much as I can in the 3rd trimester. So I'm having like a mini baby shower with just closest family and friends tomorrow outside. It's looking like the weather, fingers crossed, might be okay. I really hope it stays that way. My mum's got a gazebo that she's going to put up in the garden, and we've got a few bits of food, and I'm going to buy a cake. And we've got a few decorations, and I'm hoping that it will turn out to be a nice afternoon. Okay, we returned the IKEA parcel and went to Sainsbury's, and then had to go to Tesco because they didn't have any cakes in Sainsbury's. But I picked up this rose bouquet cake in Tesco. I think it will look okay with my cake topper, and it also matches everything that we've bought for the little baby shower. That's my cake topper, so I think that will look quite cute. We also did our food shop in Aldi, so we went to 3 different supermarkets today, but we got a big value box of their version of water wipes because it was 550 wipes for £4.49, which seemed really good value. And then we had a voucher for some free nappies, so we've got 2 packs of their size 1 newborn nappies there to try out. I've heard good things about Aldi nappies, so I'm going to give them a go, especially because we already do our food shop there and they are so cheap. And then I've got a bag of stuff from Sainsbury's. Okay, so the Sainsbury's that we went to had some maternity clothes. So I picked up some leggings, and they are way too baggy around the groin area and bump area, but they do fit me really well on my legs, so I'm thinking I might keep them for like later on in the autumn as I get bigger. This top I got in a size 8, which fits me like perfectly everywhere else, but is just a bit tight across the boobs, but looks pretty cute on the bump. But I'm feeling like it might have to go back because it's just a bit tight across my back, and obviously if I get bigger then it's going to be more uncomfortable, so that one might have to go back, which is a shame. But at least I found some leggings now that will fit me until she's born, I hope. And then I picked up this t-shirt which fully reminds me of like Where's Wally, but it was only £8 and it's super comfy, and I thought like just for around the house it would be nice, and also post birth I figured a t-shirt would be quite easy to breastfeed in when I'm just at home. But I'm already filling it out quite a bit, so maybe I should have got a bigger size. I think this is a 10, but I might keep this because I think if I can find some maternity jeans that actually fit me, this might be quite nice. It's quite festive too, isn't it? So I could definitely wear it like post baby. I don't know whether to keep it. I feel like maternity clothes are so ugly, guys. They just are. Everything was like so unflattering, and just the sizing is so weird. I'm not used to having this body, obviously. I'm not happy with how my like pregnant body looks either. I love having a bump and I'm so grateful to be growing a baby after everything we've been through, but I don't look the way I hoped I would look whilst pregnant, and so that is quite difficult to deal with, and nothing fits me because I am pregnant and the shape of an Oompa Loompa currently because of my tummy and my giant boobs. But I'm also very short and short in the torso, so like, you know, maternity trousers, maternity leggings, they just don't fit me. I'm too short in the torso. I'm feeling a bit deflated, guys. I just, like, since developing a bump, I just never know what to wear. Like, nothing fits me, but maternity clothes don't fit me either. So yeah, I'm just feeling really torn over what to wear all the time, and it's quite disheartening. And now I really wish that I had gone into town today to get something for the baby shower, because I feel like I'm going to be upset tomorrow trying to decide what to wear, because that has happened on a couple of occasions so far. Anyway, in other news, baby got some items as well. There's something over here that is a present, so I won't show you that. Will picked these pyjamas out for her and bought them for her, bless him. They are Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. It says lazy days are better with two. It's so soft as well, and then it's got these little like legging trousers with feet, and he bought them in 3 to 6 months for when she's a bit bigger. And then I bought this because I just couldn't resist. It's this beautiful sleep suit with feet, and I got it in 0 to 3 because I'm still collecting bits in 0 to 3. But yeah, couldn't resist, and that was £7. And also Will has been loving buying books for her, so he got this one for her today. Look Inside Space, and then this one, Zoom to the Moon. He loves talking about space with our niece, so I think he's going to try and get baby into it as well. Hello everyone, it's actually Monday now, but I need to finish this vlog. Yesterday was my baby shower, and as predicted I was as useless as always, and didn't film anything apart from a few of the little details. I barely took any pictures either, but my mum threw me the loveliest, most relaxed day. It was exactly how I wanted. I didn't want lots of games or like lots of activities. I just wanted some of my favourite people to just sit in the garden and chat, and that's exactly what we had. The sun came out for us, it was beautiful weather. In fact, it was actually a little bit too hot, but we had some food and cake and just chatted baby, and we were spoiled rotten. I'm actually about to go and put away baby shower gifts now, so you'll see those in next week's vlog because this one's just getting way too long now. But yeah, had such a lovely day, and so grateful to my mum for throwing the baby shower for me. Yeah, I will see you in next week's vlog, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.